Well, today is gonna be a day. We got a pallet of cinder blocks plus some more behind it. I'll try to zoom here. We've got some soil, some mulch.
Good one.
I know. We've got some PVC because of the waters. We've got some more cattle panels because we are going to be getting peas going here tomorrow. We've got some T-posts up in the back. So it is a full U-Haul. And then the Tahoe up there is full. Once we get this unloaded, we will head back to town and get the rest of our order. We've got also some more fencing that we needed. So it's going to be busy around here. We're going to just unload some stuff right here to try to hurry up and get in and out. And tomorrow is when we'll start getting beds made out here. We do have some more buckets for our container portion of the garden and some more grow bags. They're all over here with the rest of the other soil. So we will bring you back in when we get a little farther along. Holy guacamole, Batman. Okay, we got panels out. I'm out of breath. I am just exhausted. We got the roll of fencing. We've got all of the mulch and blocks and some of the soil bags and peat moss. Some more of the blocks, PVC, and the T-posts. We will be just Project City here. So if you love gardening and growing your own food, trying new things, animals, this is the place. You have found your channel. We will be doing our brooders here. We're probably going to work on the garden for a bit. We have a little bit. We don't need our brooders until next week, so we might work on them this weekend. So lots going on. We ran out for yesterday doing the potatoes. We ran out of time to finish up this. We've got a lot of seedlings to start. So busy. We're going to clean this up so we can get that returned. And we will go grab load 2 and check back with you again. Well, you have to excuse the dog in the background, but we got the rest of our second load here and up there. Goodness, that was a long day. We started this at about 9:05 this morning, and it is currently about 5:15, so it was a long day. We did get some blueberries, and then thankfully to a contest we were able to get some trees, a golden delicious, a red delicious, a gala, and 2 Alberta peach trees. So we're excited about that. We'll be adding cherry and plum and some other trees, but this was amazing to have. So I really appreciate being able to win that. Usually I don't win anything. Tomorrow we will begin. We're gonna get some buckets painted. We're gonna get a lot of stuff going. So yeah, I think it was a pretty good day. It was pretty exciting to have all this here and done, and now all this that you see is going to be totally different, and you guys get to be along for the ride. It's nice that we're at a new property and going from the ground up because everybody is following along with us, and so I love that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back with another video tomorrow. Please like and subscribe. Have a good evening. Hello everyone. If you've already seen part 1 of this video, like the first half, you probably know that we had a crazy busy day. I did not realize that I had some technical difficulties, and the video from this morning with our pumpkins and things like that, it was not right. The file did not upload correctly, and so it did not get out publicly. And I'm not sure what happened with that, so I had to completely delete that video, and I'm going to record a new one. So I will try to be quick, since I know that I'm going to put it on the end of this video, and it does take a while to upload since we are out here with poor signal, and I know that I appreciate everybody already watching. So without further ado, I will start doing the squash and pumpkins and melons. I want everyone to keep in mind that my son is wanting to sell some of his pumpkins, some of his melons. There's a lot that he's always wanted to try, and now us having a bigger property, we decided that, you know, we would grow a lot of different things instead of growing a couple things, you know, because we have, you know, cross-pollination, things like that. Now we'll be able to separate things well enough and cover them up and be selective, and so we can grow a lot more things. So there's some things, though, that I will note that we're not necessarily growing, but there are seeds that we have. Maybe we'll change our mind at the last minute, but I'm not sure. He really was excited about honeydew, so we do have this tamdew, and that is from Baker Creek, but we also have a golden honeymoon style. Again, any ones that don't have pictures that are pretty cool, I will add them to the end as usual. This one is yellow on the outside. It's very pretty. We have the Kajari, and we heard about this from Roots and Refuge. Jess really likes this. It's a small melon. He loves melons so much, and he just really wanted to try it. I got 1 pack of seeds this last year. We didn't plant it. We saved it for this year. And we're not going to plant a ton of each of these. You know, maybe just 1, maybe 2 of some. So hopefully we'll get good luck. We are going to trellis these. Last year we grew these Minnesota midget melons, the cantaloupe, and they were delicious. Super, super bright orange inside, extremely sweet. We really liked those, and we are going to go ahead and trellis those up again this year. Last year we grew, and I don't really know how it's pronounced, but these are the personal watermelons. We grew these last year, but I wasn't a huge fan. And matter of fact, we actually only got 1. And it was a really wet year last year, so they really struggled bad. It split pretty good. And it was not as flavorful as we would have hoped for. So we're gonna, you know me, try it again, different circumstances, and see how it goes. We're also gonna trellis it this year, and hopefully that'll help some too. We have, if you don't see it, that is a baby doll watermelon from Haas Tools, yellow inside, great on the outside. He was pretty excited about those. And then this is a Golden Gold from Totally Tomatoes. It is yellow on the inside and yellow on the outside with stripes. And this is a full size watermelon. Then we have Tigger melons. I'm not sure about these. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews, but they're personal melons, and he really, really wanted to try them. And so we are going to trellis that as well. Sorry, something in my eye. We have Sugar Baby watermelons, and these are the ones that will likely primarily, a lot of people have been asking if we'd be selling those, and so we will plant more of those. We have Honey Rock, which is a full-size cantaloupe, and then we have a Crimson Sweet watermelon, And don't mind my fingers, I've been in garden dirt. And the yellow Moon and Stars watermelon, which is orange on the inside with the yellow spots on the skin. So those are all the melons that we're going to do. We are going to trellis, all the small melons and personal melons and on cattle panels on the arches. And they'll be spread throughout. The larger ones in the middle that is getting cleared, we are going to utilize some of that space for those. Some on this half and some on the opposite half. And we'll see how that goes. We are going to separate in some pumpkins and things in there, which we are trellising some of those as well. And we're going to be growing these pretty much in different sections throughout the entire property. And some of them that I do have to put close, I will be netting a few, so that way I'll still be able to save my seeds. So that's our big thing. So as far as our squash goes, we have 4 different kinds of acorn squash. I'll show you these, but we're actually not going to grow all these. So we have a table queen that we grew last year, was extremely prolific. I mean, we got just a ton, and I saved seeds actually from last year. This was another pack that I had last year that I didn't use, and then I have the other pack of these that I didn't use all the seeds from last year, and then I saved seeds. So I have a ton of these, but these are the primary ones that we're going to grow. This table ace, we talked about maybe we would try one plant at the top half of the property and see what we thought, but we didn't want to utilize these too much because they'll last for a while, and so we thought, well, we might do those next year. The ones that we are going to do for sure this year with the table queen is this is the mashed potato. This is the white one. And they say that you can use them, baked, or if they're fluffed, and you can give them a potato style feel. So, I think that'll be very good. So we're trying those. And then we also have a honey bear, and that's just another little bit smaller acorn. And again, I think I might save those other grow the 2, the table queen and the mashed potatoes this year, and then the honey bear and the table ace next year. So that's part of our plan. As for some of the other squash, we will do the these are called Benning's Green Tint, and these are really good, and a lot of people were asking for them, so these will be a huge one that we sell. My son wanted to try these birdhouse ones, and we just got a basic pack because we were not familiar with these. We've never done these before. He wanted to try them. I've seen people did arch trellis with them, so we will find a place for them to go. And we are going to grow these 2 together. Well, not together, but at the same time to see how they do in a head-to-head, side-by-side. And last year we grew the Black Beauty zucchini and had great luck. So we noticed that it actually didn't have a lot of pest pressure. So that was pretty exciting because typically that's a problem. We didn't have that. So I'm hoping that it does well again this year. Our yellow got taken out last year. Pretty good, the yellow straight neck squash, but that Black Beauty zucchini from Baker Creek did extremely well. So we're going to experiment with that. We're going to also trellis. I have a lot of trellises. These loofah gourds. It'll be something we've never done, and we hope to be able to get a few and do the sponges because, again, working towards sustainability, that is our primary goal with these. we have these that I've been talking about. I mentioned these in the other video. These are the personal sized butternut squash. They're pretty small. These were amazing. I cut these in half, and then me and my son would each have half. It wasn't too much. There wasn't leftovers. It was just enough. And my dad is the one who introduced me to these, and they were super prolific for him as well. So, win-win. We did not grow these last year. Excited to grow these this year. It is the spaghetti squash. I got that from Baker Creek as well. Baker Creek's been so busy. They've been giving generic seed packs, which is fine. We have the Black Beauty eggplant. We have some of this started. And we're going to try to grow a little bit of this, but this is primarily, this was for a couple of customers, and then for me to make ratatouille. So there will be a video coming about that. But that's pretty much what these are for. We don't really eat them in another form. We did have enough people wanting them that it would not be a waste. So then I can grow them for ratatouille. We've tried eggplant parm and stuff, and it's just, we don't love it, but we are going to try it again this year. Just try it again. Okay, so then we have the early yellow straight neck and the early prolific straight neck. One's from Baker Creek and one is the American Seed. And we are going to, again, like the zucchini, head-to-head challenge and see about those. We also have the golden, and we're going to plant those up top. We go through an abnormally large amount of squash. So yes, they're super prolific, but zucchini salsa is huge for us. We do these in omelets, foil packs, breakfast scrambles, side dish, just in a kebab mix, zucchini bread. We like to do the air fried zucchini, which is pretty good. It's like the fried how you would fry pickles. So that's super good. We just like them so many different ways that you'd think that we would have plenty, but no. And they're super popular for some family members and things who are wanting them. And then we have the winter squash sweet lightning. I'll put this picture at the end. The sweet lightning and then the yellow honeydew. Now, I went over the giant pumpkin seeds that we got in that we're going to be doing. If you want to look back to the pumpkin seed video I put up, and that'll save some time on this video for you guys. But I do have a few of these that I ordered from the Giant Pumpkin Growers group that I'm in on Facebook. And they sent me the seeds, and I'm extremely, extremely excited this time about these. I'm not sure how I'm going to move it, because I would need a forklift, but we'll try it out anyways. Okay. Oh, don't mind him. Okay, so I had to pause there for a moment, and we had a little bit of travel chaos. So another thing that we decided to try when we went to get the birdhouse gourds was the little, just ornamental gourd mix, the large and small. So that's just something we're going to give a try to. Then we are now into pumpkins. So this is the small sugar pumpkin. And then we have the Cinderella's Carriage pumpkin. I hope you can see that. It's getting a little bit dark, and as you know, when the sun goes down, we lose a ton of our light. But this is like a deep orange, and like a deep glossy style orange. Let me see if I can turn this on. Does this help a little? These last year we grew. These are the Connecticut fields. These got huge, and they did really well. They were really resistant to the bugs and just kept on growing. We went ahead and pinched a lot off so that we could focus into just a minimal amount for us just to carve last year, because we didn't have much room for the pumpkins as we did for melons and tomatoes and all that, so we just kept it small. We have the Jilby Littles, and these are just the small orange. And we have Hooligan pumpkins. How cool are those? Those look so neat. And then we have their early giants, and there's no picture, and those are orange and large. Then we have no picture. These are the Casperitas. These are the like how the Connecticut field are, but white. And then we have the Super Moon, which is the large whites. And then we have the small, like the Jilby Littles that are orange. These are the small ones that are white. Sometimes they're called the Baby Boos. So that is it for our melons, squash, and pumpkins. It's going to be great. I'm so glad that everybody is following along with us. You'll see all the experiments and everything we're doing, and everywhere that we can grow, we will. We have, I know I keep saying, oh, we have babies coming. We have babies coming. Yes, next week, actually. So you will be seeing in the upcoming videos here us making the temporary brooders, because we will have chicks coming. We have a couple batches of chicks coming. The first batch of chickens comes, which is just a mixed flock egg layer. And then we also have some of the Cornish cross meat birds coming, just a small batch for us this time. And then we will do another batch in the fall. And in the coming weeks after that, we do have some turkeys and some ducks, a few more chickens. And some of those are the rare breed chickens that we have decided to kind of hone in on. I'm not going to tell you what they are yet. I almost did, but I decided I was going to wait and do their own video. And then come May, we will have some guineas joining us here and some piggies. So that's what I mean when I say babies. We have a lot of stuff coming here. We didn't get anything before and transfer. We didn't do any of that. Everything here, just like the gardens, is ground up, fresh, new, and we are so glad to have you all following us along. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow.